It's time for another one of those, everybody. Welcome back to Danganronpa V3. Today, Chapter 5's Class Trial.
What's the point? You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game, Kokichi's probably already in there.
No.
But we don't know that yet. There's a chance Kaito's alive. Shut the fuck up.
Well...
This is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to it.
You don't know?
How is he in despair if he's just leaving options open?
That's obvious.
I mean, I still don't think Kokichi's still around. But hey, who knows? Who knows what we're gonna have? Also, sorry if this video ends up being jank. Doing a different setup for this. Please forgive me. I apologize. New capture card and new computer came in, so I'm still getting used to it. Sorry, every time with this thing. You can just hit start and skip it. Neat. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna skip straight to the trial here. Let's just go. Oops. I can't skip that much. Can't go that in.
I'm so excited.
Wow. There really are just 5 people. We must win this battle of hope and despair. What is hope? Some other bullshit I don't care about. Hello!
That's nice.
Ah, a battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. This is a magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? True. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What are you scheming?
No.
That doesn't matter.
We must do it.
This is the final battle, except it's not.
Unbelievable.
No rules have been violated. Fuck off.
Shut up.
Hurry up. Yeah, let's... You know what? I agree. Hurry up. Hurry up. Once more, a class trial begins. Ugh. Man, look at all that bubble gum. Ah, nice. They made it purple because we don't know. It is time. It is time to begin this moment of ours. We must begin. I'm excited for them to talk.
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your vote correct. I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live. And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances?
What?
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown.
Oh no.
Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous.
How dare you do this, bear?
After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue. It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
But
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these
Is he
conditions.
lying? Or is there really? Is one of them really alive?
What's there to even talk about? The Blacken is the mastermind, Kokichi.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, too.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
But we need to
No,
be
I'm sorry, I
absolutely
didn't hear
sure.
anything. All I heard was
If we
stupid
don't
cunt.
positively identify the
I
victim,
don't hate her. I just hate anyone who says, no, you're wrong because I said so. I've always hated that.
the other person
It's like you
will
think
never
these
show
guys would get the
themselves, right?
structure of these things by now.
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something?
Shut up. Let's just get to it. Let's get to something that progresses this discussion. Before I scream, begone thought again, how about we just do a non-stop debate?
The victim has to be.
Let me see what we got here. We got that one. The victim's body was discovered in the hangar where the exosols stored. The victim was crushed by a hydraulic press. The remains cannot be identified. The hydraulic press controls are a short distance from the device. There are 2 buttons labeled up and down. Also features a safety function. The body was crushed by the hydraulic press. And then Kokichi's clothes found stuffed in the toilet in the bathroom. Small holes were in the back and on one sleeve, and they had traces of blood on them.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi, so he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
Tarzan!
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
And the culprit must be Kokichi.
I see what they want. Use Kokichi's clothes.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi, so he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be.
Yeah, okay, I see. There's no evidence, but there's traces of clothes in a toilet? But given that Maki did 0 investigation as far as they've shown us, how could she know?
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no.
That's wrong!
I'm sorry. What was that you said?
I'm sorry. Have to be me.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Oh?
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Well, yeah.
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Question, were his clothes glued to his body, or are you dense? Come on. You should be a little smarter. I mean, you're a killer. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
No, it's not. Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. Why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she wanted to believe Kaito's still alive. Either way, it seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito is still alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Yeah? What about them?
There's something peculiar about the clothes. That is... the sleeve?
That's it!
It flashed, I'm correct.
Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
No, but you can pretend to. What?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Okay, sorry. You've been ignoring me for the past 2 episodes.
The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else but Kaito.
I'm getting
If you can't
cut.
see that, then you weren't looking hard enough. The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling.
I will cut you until
couldn't
we
have
can
been
move
anyone
the
else.
thing.
But Kaito, if you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
There.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that
Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, cool.
stuck out was his coat sleeve.
Alright.
If you understand the be quiet already,
So she made the
otherwise you're
comment
getting in the way.
that he never puts his arms in his coat sleeves, but there's a hole with blood on it.
He always dressed himself in a manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
There we go.
I'll cut through your words.
With my hair.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally. And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press. Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
Your reasoning is also full of holes too, but we'll
Stop
pretend
getting
it's
in my
not.
way.
Is that what we're
I
doing?
have to defeat Kokichi.
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim.
No.
Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
Unless he's not the mastermind.
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
That's just a robot. Holy fuck.
An exisal?
What? Why is an exisal here?
Haha, whoops, my bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
What?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off. And that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Okay, I don't think I didn't predict this.
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
You guys thought I died? I would never! No way!
Kokichi?
The ride never fucking ends.
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
Fucking love this man.
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
Jesus.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Oh my god.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself.
True.
I need you to come out of there so I can fucking kill you.
I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly the moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then! Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma! Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
Oh my god. This is my favorite cast. Because, man, Kokichi's a really good... He can really carry a case. Just when you think it's stopping, it doesn't... Oh. All that proves is that he'd have to be dead.
Huh? Kaito?
Oh, man. Dude, you have less color than usual.
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
I think Maki's gonna kill her very first robot.
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed. I'm gonna...
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the Academy.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
Well, great. Is that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brains splattered all over that machine.
How can you talk so clearly with your hands over your mouth?
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
Wow.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
What? Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He had just told us the mastermind and the killing game was over. So what would he gain on doing a kill and then making us do the thing?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exisal.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is you.
Huh? Why?
Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, You're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
What?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exisal after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown. To jazz up this trial, I took that footage for proof so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again?
God!
Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now.
Well, this is quite the situation.
So, I give up.
Oh, okay.
You're giving up?
Thanks, buddy.
Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
You know what? I'm cool with it. Fucking see you next time, guys. Bye.
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right.
Yeah, KZ isn't nearly exhausted enough for this to be the end.
The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for this situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us?
That's not possible!
Tarzan!
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
Why are you a game show host? Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yuppers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
That sounds like Kokichi.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit.
Bitch.
He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds.
You just
The
butthurt
footage
because you want to
shows he
fuck
didn't.
Kaito.
Kokichi has to be the only option.
You're just so transparent about this right now. Are we really gonna just leave it at that? We've got to be getting to the point where the safety thing on the hydraulic press is gonna... Yeah, it is.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
Yeah, it is.
We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death.
No, he didn't.
That's wrong!
He was killed, then he was crushed. That's the only way that
The
narrative would
safety
work.
function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
A safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
I wanted to make a note of something. We're burning through text faster here. I don't know if anyone knows. It's like just a little faster. I have a new capture card and it isn't delayed. I hear things immediately, which means I will be able to go, "Ah!" whenever things immediately happen, not like half a second afterward. Just thought I'd point that out. It's a very great moment for me. Shout out to the Elgato HD 60S.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
Yeah. That's how it was done in. Okay, I like that at the end it just goes.
Video. He was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
No, I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and Exosoul's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
You know, yeah, you're right.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
What?
It kind of sucks that they programmed in some interruptions that go automatically and some that don't. Don't make me press a button. How dare you? There's a clue that suggests, the whole thing. Found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. So, suggesting that the cause of death was not the crushing. This?
This is it!
The fact that there's just a stream of blood
There
throughout
was
the
a slight
place?
pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged. The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
And to the Kickstarter.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Please be good.
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
It was also next to the poison and the weapons.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests a cause of death. Yeah, right here.
There!
There's a little hole.
The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon. I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
You cunt. Don't fucking say that. That has happened to me at least twice this year.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
You smuggled the weapon that put the hole in him.
I'm not freaking out.
Lips.
I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
It's not impossible. I can show you the weapon that left a small hole in Kaito's sleeve. The arrows.
Damn it!
Game, you know I'm fucking right. You can just give it to me if I'm that goddamn close, fucking motherfucker.
This is it!
It's... They should both be the right
I believe
answer.
the weapon was the crossbow found in
Fucking
the bathroom.
fuck off. I'm so mad.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow? If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so saying that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Please be careful. His hand's gonna hit you.
Hope? Despair?
I don't think he knows about all the stuff you're talking about.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
We couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
Oh my.
We couldn't go in the hangar. And Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see, so I'm the culprit.
No, it couldn't have been from inside.
Who shot Kaito with
That's
the
the
crossbow?
ticket. So we go
You could have done.
when we get to the statement about inside.
From inside.
That's wrong.
Because stuff could be smuggled in.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6
Hey
people,
look! Star Wars
including
Battlefront
me!
2's out! Don't blame me! I pre-ordered it before the loot box controversy. I'm sorry.
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi
Can I stop
wants to
playing
make
this
one
game?
of us the culprit.
I'm joking.
Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
What? What did you say? I wasn't paying
Do
attention.
detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too. You're always suspicious of your friends.
I'm sorry, what? Has she become the person? Out of all the people in here, I did not expect her to be the one to say, hey, I think you're being a little mean. Like, Jesus Christ. When character development goes too hard.
what's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will
Alright,
let
sure.
despair escape.
I didn't mean to skip that, by the way.
Won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial.
I mean, it all makes sense. She's having a serious moment where she just, it's hard for her to accept this, because she really, she loved Kaito, which, out of all the people you could have picked, well, I guess, okay, never mind. I'm thinking
so
about the other men.
That the murder
Not
could
many
be
good
done by
choices.
anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
No one is after it!
See? Now that's definitely weird.
Yes!
Look at it this way.
Actually, no,
Just because the
Tenko is
culprit
after, but you
killed
know what I mean.
anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
I never knew about other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Oh. I'm sweating.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am!
Ooh.
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted!
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious.
Jesus. What a vulture.
Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit! I swear! Kokichi's the suspicious one! Maki too! They're both the culprits!
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the
I'm the
culprit!
culprit.
That would be the thing. Everyone's saying it's not them, except for that asshole.
Why am
I'm the number one suspect, because I was in the hangar.
Let's see.
My magic.
What do you mean?
Then explain the crossbow.
There's a good magic
That
source
doesn't
around
matter
there.
at all.
So I went
Then
there
who
and
acted
I'm the
found
number one suspect.
Kokichi did
I'm the
it.
one who shot Kaito.
God, this is actually overwhelming this time. Himiko's statement is clearly suspicious. It might be better to start the yeah. For some reason, I got so distracted by Kokichi being retarded that it threw me off.
Why am
I'm the number one
the
suspect,
culprit?
because I was in the hangar.
If
I was
you
only
are
punishing my magic.
What do you mean
Then
you're
explain the
punishing your
crossbow.
magic?
There's a good magic source around there. So I went
Then
there
who
empty-handed.
There.
I heard it!
We have photographic evidence, thanks to a stupid robot.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
Yeah.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No! That was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me!
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
And Tarzan?
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait! That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it! It's the truth! Please believe me!
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
You're lying.
Not you! If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying!
Can we really trust her here? I guess we'll just have to spin and find out.
I'm not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
I didn't even use the crossbow!
Another true statement.
And that's all! I didn't do anything else in the hangar!
100% exactamundo!
Why does this all sound so...
Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
I think it's the it hasn't been used, even though it has been used.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
Oh, I
Another
get
true
it.
statement.
At first I thought it was because she didn't use it, but I get it. I get it. I'm going to agree with her because she didn't use the crossbow because she couldn't shoot from outside.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
I agree.
She's like, yeah.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Or
believe
this too.
someone
Whatever.
without
My
proper
line of
training
thinking is
could have assembled
perfect. Don't say anything otherwise. I'll just remove your comments because you're spreading lies. You Kokichis.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
She didn't teach me that! Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me. So...
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
No.
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
Asked to? Perhaps that person who asked was Kaito.
That's it!
Hey, can you get me the crossbow? I know how to make it. Let me shoot
Was
this
it-
idiot.
Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know you like me.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
But I like you.
I guess that ended quick.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that. Maybe Kaito is trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. Hey, what's up, man? Just hanging out. Hanging out in the toilet. Don't worry about it. Yeah, he acted like he was gonna
But why were you
get to
keeping that
action.
a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little. And then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
Fucking
That one part
so
was
useless.
You know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of...
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
And there's proof of that. Okay. What evidence shows that Kaito shot Kokichi with the crossbow? I need to make sure the question's very specific, because I'll end up picking the wrong thing. It's probably his clothes.
This is it!
It's got holes in it. I'm just being
Remember
dramatic.
that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but...
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
I'm sorry, but the rules of the game is we need to know every excruciating detail about a case. So we're not stopping.
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. 'Cause in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still...
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter.
I agree.
It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going.
Oh no.
His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
I didn't catch that for some reason.
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
I'm gonna miss you, Kokichi. Gone before your time. It what?
Ha! 'Cause of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys.
I'm getting real tired of your shit. You're both dead, okay.
The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What? What's going on?
But what would be the point of...
I
what?
told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all?
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him?
You're sweating
That's
it.
Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Kaito is alive after all. I don't think so, no. What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. I can't look away. The victim of this case. Most of the evidence we have now shows that Kaito is the victim. Oh, wait, what? I selected that to say that Kokichi was the victim, and then I said I... Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. It was the way that he responded just seemed a little inept. Hold on. What's the evidence we have now? Oh, okay, I get it. It's just you hesitated. I didn't think that was inner thoughts for a second. I'm like, wait, what?
Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
Despair will never die! Good! Good! This is already more entertaining! Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds! All right!
Oh? Are they gonna include the robot? Are they gonna... Yes, they are! I mean, sure.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the exisal.
I got this! Unless he comes out of the exisal, we can't confirm that.
He said that he can't leave the exisal because he's injured.
Maki!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Maki!
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but...
Maki!
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that exisal.
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Oh no, I gotta press the button.
This is our answer.
So what, do we, like, hug or kiss after that one? Because we did it.
I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
I am getting very tired of this bit.
What a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah, just keep calm and carry on.
What are you doing?
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely?
Yeah, like, maybe, like, take it out for dinner. I want to go to an Applebee's with this crossbow.
I think we need to get all the facts
I just want to go to
straight,
Applebee's,
so we
I'm
don't
sorry.
fall for any more lies.
A man's got to eat.
I agree, but what do you think,
Maybe a
Lucky?
steak and a baked potato. I'm sorry.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of
He
things?
basically is.
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said,
Alrighty then, let the debate begin!
3 arrows, electro bomb, and hammer.
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
as if you need to ask, you were there.
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first.
I am also interested about the arrows found in the bathroom. Okay. Maybe he'll say something
He
about
probably fired the first shot at
a
Kokichi
specific
too.
amount of shots.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
What?
But only one crossbow was taken. The other 2 are still in my research lab.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
No.
That's wrong!
As soon as it's like 3 arrows, and I'm like, someone's gonna fuck up.
Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
What?
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange, because... there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
3? I know I only gave him one! Kaito even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
What is going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Then where did those arrows come from? I don't think that Himiko's lying. There must be some angle. What is it? What could have happened? Oh god. You know, I used to like this game until I realized it takes up 10 years of my life. It looks visually nice, though. So what to talk about while we're doing this? Still kind of in that place where I'm like, they're both dead, personally. Did you hear that they are hiring staff for a Danganronpa action game? Yeah, I know, I'm just as horrified. I mean, the chance for them to make another terrible game like Ultra Despair Girls is here. I mean, I'm still gonna let's play it, but it's just, I'm gonna get mad about it. I realized that Battlefront 2 thing appearing on the video has now completely dated this, so people know the exact time that I'm fucking recording this. And how, KZ, I thought you recorded in advance. I've been busy. Thinking. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? I like the idea of Psyche Taxi, but I also think it's implemented badly. Now, this may be a shocker. Some people like, are you trying to tell me that a mini game or a gameplay related thing in Danganronpa isn't very good? And I'm like, man, I hate to tear down your world, but yes. I just feel like it's a little too, the questions are a little too obvious for their answer, that it just ends up being like, okay, were you paying attention to the cutscene? And sometimes the answer is already obvious of where to go, but you're still have to do the psyche taxi anyway. Where I'm like, were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? No. As far as I know, no. Ow. Boop! Good. I like how they move their heads a little bit. Next question. Are we having 4? Thank God we're not. Those times where it's like, we're gonna need 4 questions. Like, no, you're not. No, you don't need that much. Your fucking Mario Kart fucking blocks. This Let's Play is long. I was kind of looking at it. It doesn't feel like it's been very long, but then I looked and we're like fucking 40 episodes deep. I'm like, jeez. Look at that going. It's crazy. Who brought the arrows? Or is it who brought the extra arrow? Oh my god. Sorry, ladies, had a bit of car trouble. Who brought the 2 arrows is what I'm thinking. I hate that these blocks are trying to juke me. Who brought the 2 arrows? It's not Himiko. Tsumugi? I don't know. Someone extra? Yeah, I'm gonna go with a third party. It's the only thing that makes this interesting. Nice.
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
Anytime you say that, it's actually wrong.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
Can we confirm that? I feel like there might have been another way. Some way that we haven't figured out yet. What if someone just, like, gotten a fucking... Yeah, what if someone just gotten an Exisol? Gotti! Oh, thank God. A Hangman's Gambit that did not take very long at all.
That's it. The Exisol. The Exisol could be used to enter the hangar.
Yeah. They don't set off any alarms. And we have tools to do it. There's that hammer near that pack of them.
We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exisols, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an Exisol.
saw an Exisal enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an Exisal?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an Exisal. After all, the hangar is where the Exisals are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an Exisal comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an Exisal, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the Exisal every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an Exisal and entered the hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an Exisal?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Both?
Nipples too?
Anyway,
She's holding her nipple.
this third party commandeered an Exisal and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
What?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an Exisal. It's not possible.
What? Not possible.
What are you talking about? What you talking about, Maki? Let's see. Are the hammers available? There it is.
if someone was piloting the Exisal, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the Exisal really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an Exisal? Outside the hangar, there were 4 Exisals. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
The electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop.
Damn it. That's it. Alright, we'll just target Kibo's statement and blow him. And then we'll take down his statement as well. But first we blow him.
Still recharging.
You!
There's no way to stop.
You!
All the hammers were still recharging.
That's wrong!
I'm sorry for those noises. I was practicing how to speak like a powerful alien, I guess.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged.
Yeah, there it is.
I know because I found one.
Neat.
There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the Exisals.
Is that electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an Exisal.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exisals. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exisal taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
The identity of the third party. The electro hammer gives us a clue. I saw 4 Exisals at the scene yesterday when I went to meet Kaito. The culprit must have used the electro hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. Only one person, I think, could do that. I mean, yeah. How about the person who has been saying everything's impossible over and over again? You did some You did some naughty stuff.
Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
No, it's Tarzan, actually.
What are you saying?
That you're the third party.
Remember what Kokichi said.
Electro Hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. Doing it against an Exisal, it'll be out of juice with one shot.
The Electro Hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of
What are the odds that she's gonna say, "Do you always suspect your friends again?"
That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning,
I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. This is much better. Hey, it's a knife.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Knowing that, the Electro Hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the Exisal with an Electro Hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your logic.
You gotta have another one of those hoedowns.
Why are you doing this?
What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an Exisal, and then shooting the crossbow. But I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit!
That sure is a... Alright, fine, let's go.
You're
Poison. We haven't
I
actually
used the
gotten to that
electro
yet.
hammer. And I used the Exisal to enter the hangar too.
No, that's not my fault!
Oh no!
The aiming in this minigame's really
I
bad.
used the electro hammer. And I used the Exisal to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I am not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon?
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
But what if poison
cut
was
through
put
your
in
words.
it? What if you squeeze some shit in there?
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Or if they laced the arrows with poison. Why am I always correct, but also for the wrong reason?
The poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything?
Because you've been got.
Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! 'Cause why would she kill Kaito?
Tarzan.
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Oh.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
Oh, yeah, that's fucked up.
That's it!
Wow.
She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Wow, she's really a piece of work.
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over. Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth.
What is going on here?
That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then, what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood!
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.